so, why? If not, why? My guess is if you're watching this, you're probably either awakening or fully awake, and maybe you think differently than you did when you joined up. Veterans, if you knew then what you know now, would you have signed up and fought for this country? Video response me. Why or why not? I'm interested.
He's asking veterans or active duty military, as well as police and retired police. I'm a veteran, United States Army Signal Corps, and his question was basically, knowing what we know today, would we have still enlisted and served in the United States Armed Forces? And my simple answer is yes. Knowing what I know doesn't have any bearing on my serving my country. Serving my country has nothing to do with serving the government. The government is just people. Serving country is something that someone does out of one's own patriotic individualism, I guess you could say. And for me, as well as some other veterans I've talked to recently and posed the same question to them, the answer is the same for them. No, it wouldn't have changed our decisions. We still served. I served 8 years. I'm a disabled veteran. I got injured in the Army. I served from '87 to '95. So I was in during a lot of different things that happened. Panama, Somalia, the first time we went into Iraq, Desert Storm, and a couple other things like that. But all in all, I think the only thing I would have changed back then is I would have taken my service a little more serious instead of not so serious. Back then we were a Cold War veteran. Back then it was basically you partied when you weren't on duty. So I think I would have taken it more serious if I could do it over. And I guess for Carolina Prepper, I have a question for you, or for anybody else for that matter who didn't fall within that criteria. That, as you said, unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, because I'm taking it that you haven't served as a police officer, and therefore you're not a retired police officer, and you haven't served in the military forces, therefore you're not a veteran or an active duty service member. My question to you is, when you were younger, of age 18 to 35, taking it that you're probably above the age of 35, I don't know, why didn't you serve in the military forces? Basically, that would be my question to you. Maybe you can shoot me back an answer to that. I'm not discounting anything else you've done or anything like that, and I'm not saying that you're wrong for not serving. You may have a very valid, good reason for not, but you're asking those who are serving and those who have served why they did, or not why they did, but whether they would still serve knowing what we know today. So I'm asking you, even though you know what you know today, why didn't you serve in the military force? So, thanks.